York, yeah, that's where I was born. Singing, dancing day and night, and oh so strong. In the project, struggling through thick and thin. All I know is when I write, it comes within.
Hello, hello, hello. You're tuned into The Arts Reporter, your arts reporter, Miss Mimi Johnson. How y'all doing? I am the triple threat, having a great time. Hey, Bird. How's it going, Bird? Welcome, you're logged on to MimiJohnson.net, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories on The Arts Reporter. This is our I Love My Hair with Keisha Smith show on TAR TV. I'm looking so forward to, talking to her. Of course, Io and I are very, very close. We have known each other since our children. Like Robert, who's 29, was like 11 or 12. Right. So we've known each other for a really, really long time. Grew up together as entrepreneurs. Her in the natural hair field, specializing in natural hair care and maintenance, and myself in the entertainment industry. So now we are bonded together. I am one of her spokesmodels. I always talk about my hair and her. I post a lot on Facebook at the natural hair group, saying these questions. Ask Io.
Directing my
Keisha Smith, Natural Hair Quest. She has a wonderful book. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some events she has coming up. She's going to put my hair in a couple of different styles during the show. And so how you doing, Mr. Steve Moore?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Despite the weather, everything is fine. I'm still vertical, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, like Al would say, I'm vertical.
It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing.
Yeah. So look, we got some shows coming up. We have got our July 6th block party at Mark Square.
That's going to be, in Mimi Johnson's word, epic.
Epic. Okay, so we are hosting the show. Correct. And I'm going to sing my heart out a little bit. We are planning to have Herbert Bowen's carousel director, so that we can do a couple of little snippets of the play.
And I think we're also doing a
Anansi.
snippet from Anansi also.
Yes, indeed. Correct. And I'm supposed to be doing Itsy Bitsy, which is my role, and then we're going to do my scene with you
as Anansi,
and then Love McNeil.
Love McNeil will be doing Mother Rhymes. So that's going to be a cute scene for us to do. The children will, they will definitely love that.
Yeah.
It's a different twist on Mother Goose Rhymes. The parents will love it.
Yeah.
Because I had a ball. I mean, I know you had a ball doing it.
I love it. I love it.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm a spider stuck in the 70s.
And the funny thing about it was, that was supposed to have been my role, but something came up and I wasn't able to take it, and so it was given to Mimi.
Yes.
And then another part came up for me, and I was like, okay, well, I'll take that one.
The Three Blind Mice.
And it fit to a T.
It did. Oh my goodness, you and Malik Haynes and Destiny, one of our young actresses. Oh my goodness, y'all. Hilarious. Anansi, what's a remix? Yeah, we just we did that show. It opened June 27th and 29th. It was incredible. I felt like Mickey Mouse when I came from backstage and all those kids came up to me and came up to you. Yeah. We felt like, Disneyland characters, because they were just hugging us and loving us. It was amazing.
But the thing that really brought joy to my heart is hearing the children laughing while we're backstage.
Right.
I mean, there's no need to look through the curtain to see.
They're having a ball.
Heard the laughter and the smiles on the parents' faces.
Yes.
It gave me a sense of happiness knowing that we were bringing joy to a room full of children.
Right. And you can view the photos at Facebook. Just log on to Mimi Johnson, DOTNET, MimiJohnson.net. And let's see, Queen and G. Io's kids are on. Hey there, we love you so much.
Hey guys.
Oh, Io's children, I remember when she was, because she had them back to back. She has a teenager, BJ, and that's like my nephew to me. He was about 7 or 8 years old, grew up with Mookie, with my baby girl. Just a wonderful young gentleman now. And then she turned around and had these 2 babies back to back, Jesus and Queen. Queen was cast in woman.
Yes, she was.
And
here comes those bullies again.
I just got to say that they are some of the most respectful and smart children. They are creatives. You can tell they're creatives because creative children are different type of children, that they are, just like a little bit more cooler. Than regular children. So hopefully we will get to see them at the block party as well. Now the block party, July 6th, will be at Mark Squared Studios
in Clarkston.
Okay, 3550 Clarkston, Georgia.
Clarkston Industrial Boulevard.
Clarkston Industrial Boulevard, Clarkston, Georgia. And you can log on to marksquaredatl.com. We still have some vending space, and we are full with our entertainment.
Yes.
We have live bands. Of course, I will be singing my heart out for you. We have poetry. We are going to do maybe 2 or 3 pieces of the plays that we're in, Anansi and Carousel. We have food. We have a kids' corner. Of course, barbecue food, chicken. I'm bringing 2 of my own chickens just to throw on the grill. Okay, it's going down. I want some onions and chicken. I think that's all I'm going to eat all day is onions and chicken. And
I'll have a bag of mints for you. Don't worry.
Yeah. And we're going to have a movie. We set up the movie theater. So we'll have a 4 o'clock movie for the children with popcorn and, popcorn, candy, cotton candy, drinks. Yes. And then at 7 p.m. we'll preview another movie for the family. And so we have the movie theater. Now, everybody's saying, block party outside may rain. Mark Squared has 5,500 square feet of space.
So rain or shine, it's going down.
5,500 square feet. So don't even worry about it, because if we have to take the block party inside, they're already set up and ready to go.
Yes, they are.
And Carlotta Washington, I just became her marketing director and advertising representative for Mark Squared Studios, and I love working with this young lady and her husband Dre, they're a power couple to me. I love to see them at work, and every time you see them, they're doing something. They ain't just sitting around just waiting to see who's going to walk through that door. Carlotta does the marketing and admin, and then Dre does the behind the scenes, which is video, commercial shooting, photography,
stage building.
They rent out space. They rent out the space for rehearsals. They rent out space for us to do shows. It's magnificent. So just log on to marksquaredatl.com. And if you want vending, contact me at Mimi Johnson. Mimi Johnson, M-I-M-I. Because a lot of people are like, is it M-E-M-E? No.
No, I work at the M-E.
M-I-M-I Johnson at marksquaredstudios.com. So, July 6th is going to be epic. We're going to have really a lot of people out there, supposedly like 300 plus people. We have live entertainment. We're going to have plenty of parking.
And parking is free.
And it's MARTA accessible.
Yes.
And I can just tell y'all, from the Avondale station, take the 125. It's about a 25-minute ride.
And less than a block walk from the bus stop.
Yeah. So for those that, are on MARTA, it is MARTA accessible. And handicap accessible. And it's just going to be fabulous. I'm really looking forward to hosting this event. So we'll see y'all July 6th.
Yes, we will.
Mark Squared Studios. And the one thing that I must say about Mark Squared, because I went to Mark Squared to do a rehearsal for Rimshot the musical, Rimshot Urban Musical with Angela Carswell, right? And they had a audition next door. So after our rehearsal from 12 to 3, at 3 o'clock, I went next door and went to the audition. So I showed out for Herbert Bowens. He was like, dance, act, sing. So I did all of that and did a monologue. And then it took them about 2 months to call me back. And I got the call back that I was Spider in Carousel. Well, from that point, it was like a domino effect. That's how I got cast for The Mistress Club. That's how I got cast for Anansi. And that's where we presented Woman again.
Exactly.
So this particular venue is really highly favored.
It is.
And it has been, this particular venue and production company has been keeping me working. And so I decided to work with them closer to help them to increase the profile, to help them with their advertising, to help with whatever is needed for admin, because I see this company. I see, in the words of Avatar, I see Carlotta and Dre and Mark Squared. They are amazing people. So then you, of course, got a chance. You're getting your acting on now.
Yeah, I was seen by the producer of Anansi.
Yes.
Love McNeil.
Yes.
She saw me perform in Woman at 14th Street Playhouse.
Okay, yes.
So she sent me a text, offered me a part in Anansi, which was
Itsy Bitsy.
Itsy Bitsy. But I kind of thought the name Itsy Bitsy was more of a girl's name, in which it fit. And and then after meeting Carlotta and Dre and talking to Dre, since we both have a passion for image capturing, and
yes.
He loves the video, but his genre is more of the video.
Yes.
This is why I stepped in and with my photography, because I like doing it.
Yes, and they appreciate that.
And,
they really appreciate you when you take those fabulous photos. Go to Facebook. Mm-hmm. Now you're also cast in Carousel.
Yes, I am Brother Man, and not Brother Man from the 5th floor, but I am Brother Man in Carousel. And as I stated in the past couple of shows, my vision of that character of who Brother Man is he's an older gentleman. He's very cool. He's suave. He's, for those that know the classic, the masters of vintage jazz, Thelonious Monk and John Coltrane, Charlie Parker, the brothers that ran that circle. He's a mix of all those clumped together, but he's the gatekeeper of the carousel.
Right.
More or less like the recruiter. When he sees someone that's full of talent, that starts something, but then when they get halfway through it, they put it to the side. No. He gets you into the carousel. Right. And then he goes on his way. Right. And then you don't see Brother Man again until it's time for you to leave the carousel. Okay. He comes back for you. And he's fly. We ain't going to give too much more information. No. He's fly, though. Okay, so we got to give a shout out to Diva JC, my mom, who is in Roma, Italy. I wish I could. If I wasn't booked for so much going on, I would be there with her. I love going to Italy. I really like Rome on down because it's southern hospitality. Rome on up, once you get to Rome on up, is just like New York. It's just like the East Coast in the United States, really. And I'm gotta give a shout out, happy birthday to Sharon Harris. Sharon Harris, happy birthday. That is Cheyenne and Zanaya Walker, who we work with. Yep, Cheyenne plays Toodles in Carousel. Yes, and she plays the 9-year-old Mimi in Woman. So we got to give you a shout out. Happy birthday, Sharon Harris. Just a wonderful stage mom. She is. Hard grinding working woman. Single mom. Busy. and you have to keep your children busy.
Yeah, and she's so strong, and she's a single mom, and she's doing her thing like I love my single mothers and fathers, because a lot of times, you know, raising children on your own, I never had to do that. I always had my husband, rest in peace, Trouble Funk, love you much. But I always had to do, I always had a husband. I always had my husband to raise my children. So when I needed a break, I could just take one. You know, it's unfortunate that mothers and fathers have to raise their children on their own. But for the most part, I think that I give so much honor to single parenting. So we love you, to our single parents, to our stage mothers and fathers that come and they just put a lot of work and time into their children, our castmates. So with that being said, look, I think we plugged everything we needed to plug. If I have any more shows, I'll let y'all know. But for right now, so we do want to plug
Carousel, Saturday, 27th of July, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Come and check it out. Now, I have a birthday coming up on the 15th.
Right.
And if any of our viewers can guess how old I will be, I'll give you a ticket to the carousel. Okay?
Well, you got to give two.
Well, I will buy one and I will give one.
Okay.
Just so you can come out and just come out and check us out.
Great.
Now, just send your answers to MimiJohnson.net.
Yeah, well, actually send it to the Arts Reporter at Gmail.
At Gmail.
Now, let's see. Okay, so suggest you grill the onions with your chicken, Mimi. Of course, you know I will.
We know how to do this, bird.
We gets down.
We got the pot and can.
Yeah, we barbecue on days that did just like spontaneously. We just throw meat on the grill. Just throw vegetables on the grill. So, Carousel, July 27, 3 p.m., 7 p.m. at Mark Squared Studios in Clarkston, Georgia. Log on to MimiJohnson.net. Go to the show dates. And I think we have some other shows that we need to plug, but I need to get Io on now, because that's my girl. That's my sis. I love her so much. So we're going to go to a commercial break. And we'll be right back. You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net, the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories. And today, natural hair.
See?
We can get you some natural hair.
Real natural.
We'll be right back.
All right, see you soon.
Intended to do. Daddy called me on the phone and said, what's that man intend to do? He said, if you were a good man, you'd beg me to marry you.
If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine, you make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing, ooh.
as you prefer the single life. Just give me all your money, honey. I don't need to be your wife. Treat me right. My baby loves me. Call me up on the phone. My baby loves me. He called me on the telephone.
Music got me high, so high I reached the sky.
All right. This is Miss Mimi Johnson, the arts reporter, your arts reporter. It's our natural hair care show today with Miss Keisha Smith. Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. It's so good to see you.
Oh, it's always great to see you. You know, we are like family. We are family.
Yes, we are. Yes,
and
we are.
so, I come to your salon. I've been coming more often to get, she spoils me, y'all. I usually don't get my hair shampooed but every season. When the new season comes in, I come and I get my hair shampooed. Now she's actually twisting because I never did the twist, the root twist. So that's new for me.
Yeah. And well, you're a busy woman now, so.
Yes, and I be needing my hair did more. I love it. So look, just brief everyone, just a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay. Well, I'm Keisha Smith. Welcome. Hello, everyone.
They're up there.
Hi, everyone. Glad you all could join us. I'm Keisha Smith, natural hair stylist. And I am just fortunate and blessed to love what I do and to be able to make money at it. I mean, I absolutely love natural hair. I love teaching people about the care for their hair. I love doing children's hair and growing out hair from relaxed to natural, taking you back to your roots and taking you back to your culture and education. So that's definitely what I'm all about. And I was fortunate enough to write my first book, Natural Hair Quest, which we will be talking about shortly. And this is my t-shirt. I love my hair.
I love my hair.
And it comes in all different colors.
Yes.
Red, pink, beige,
black. And I just got the purple one. And I'm going to give you back the beige one because I already have a beige one. And I need a pink. Because I love pink.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get you a pink one. And so, I mean, I'm just happy to be here today. I'm really happy. I have a lot going on. And like, you in your life, it's always great to be around people that you see moving forward and, not just stuck. You have to surround yourself around people that are going places. And I was listening to you talk about how, basically your journey with Mark Squared and how y'all came together and now you're doing their marketing and so it's great to see where this is gonna go because we going to Broadway, baby.
Yes, we
so I will be right there doing your hair and I mean so even though I think we separated for a few years and then came back and you was on to your acting career, which was fabulous, and I had written a book and just to progress and stay around and motivated people. And when one person is doing what they love and moving up in their career, then it's definitely inspiring to keep me moving and doing. So keep up the good work. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I totally enjoy my career. I am ecstatic, in the words of Mike Tyson. What does he say? It's ecstatic. I'm ecstatic, and I am a vessel. I'm a what you call a servant. I'm a servant in the arts to make people happy. And as you are a servant in the natural hair industry, you make people happy. We sell happiness. Because a lot of times a product or a service, that's the one thing that we have to learn as branders and marketers, is that product has to make you happy. So that, because when you see it or want it, whether it's a service or a product, you're like, ooh, that looks good. I think I'm going to get, that's a feeling inside. That's the first thing that happens. Then after that, people buy and then they're happy with the service or product. I provide a service through performance and product through my CDs and t-shirts. You provide service, which is doing people's hair, giving them the information they need to maintain it. You also are an educator, and then your product is your book. So to have a service and product at the same time is totally epic, and that's what we are. We are epic.
Yes, thank you.
I had to break it down, you know.
Right, yeah, and I like you say, I really do love what I do, and that's not, and that's rare, because I saw something on the news the other day saying that 70% of people hate their job. They hate what they do, and I was like, that is a terrible way to live.
It is.
So it's good to be able to.
We at 30%.
Yes. It is to teach people how to love their hair again, teach the children how to embrace their hair, and to allow them to feel good. And I want to say hi to my kids.
Oh,
I miss
Jesus
you. and Queen. I miss
and
you
Queen.
guys.
They're in Vegas.
They are with their dad.
Yes, and so you that break, even though you miss them, you need that break, because mother entrepreneur. That is.
I know. Look, you were saying single mother, and I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I just get up every morning and do what I gotta do. I don't really think about it,
right? Because you're so used to that. But that's the whole. That's why I honor people that raise their children by themselves, because it's just nothing for you. It's like you just do it. Because I used to be like, Trubs, Glenn, the kids need to eat. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. Or because as a young woman, I was doing so many things. Still, I've always been doing a multitude of things as an entrepreneur. It never ever. It's never been like I've been idle. But when you have those kids, that is a lot. But I had someone to help me wash the clothes, feed the children, watch the children. I could go out and have a good time. So with people like yourself, you got to take that time. You have your wonderful mother, Judith, that totally supports you. And when you need a break, you can drop the kids off and say, let me go and just have some IO time. So now let's get into... Let's talk about your salon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm in the West End area. That's like my home. That's where I started out doing natural hair.
Yes.
13 years ago.
Yes.
And that's where we met.
Yes. And it was a little bit longer than that, I believe.
Yes. It's been about 14 or 15 years. But it's that area to me is just home. But I'm at 1276 Ralph David Abernathy in Platinum Suites in Suite 104. Yeah. And you can find me on Facebook, Keisha Smith. And like I said, I love teaching people about their hair, and you come in for a consultation, and I'll sit down with you and analyze your hair and figure out where you want to go, where you're trying to, where you are, where you're trying to go, and then we can talk about ways to get you there, and then what styles would be, comparable to your lifestyle. So the consultations are free, and I do not give prices over the phone because everyone is different.
Yes.
Therefore, you have to come in and see me. You cannot describe to me your hair over the phone.
My hair, see, what had happened was...
I have to see you.
Yes.
And, I do all types of natural styles. I made a choice about 14, 15 years ago that I did not want to do any more relaxers. I grew my hair out, and I loved my hair, and I was still relaxing people's hair. And at that time, I was just like, I feel like a hypocrite. I was just like, my heart wasn't in it. I couldn't do it anymore. Okay. So I stopped doing the relaxers, and then that's when I started to do just natural hair, and I've been doing it ever since, and love it. So I do all types of natural styles. Like I said, I transition your hair from relaxed to natural. In ways of I do sew-in weaves, tree braids, but it's all healthy hair care, all healthy hair care, and I do braids, but I do the undetectable extensions so that it doesn't tear your hair out.
That's right. No knot braids. Tell them about. First of all, we want to talk about the knots. I want to talk, because when you see somebody's hairline that's all the way back there, That's what that's about. It's very unhealthy. For the women, I want to talk about the knots, but right after this. For the women that like straight hair, but they want to go natural, you have a procedure that you can sew in braid their hair up, sew in a straight weave for them, and they can still wear straight hair, but underneath is natural and it is healthy.
Yes. I have several different weave techniques. One way is a sew-in weave, and it's a healthy sew-in to where it's not pulling your hair out, it's not too tight, because anytime anything is too tight, then those hair follicles are being damaged and pulled out from the root, which causes damage. It can cause infection and permanent hair loss. So you don't want the braids too tight in any situation, whether it's sewing the braids in, sewing the hair in, or just braid. I do the interlocking and tree braids, which is another weave technique, which your hair can be straight with that as your hair grows out to natural. And then at that point, once it becomes all natural, which would take about 1.5 years, then you can go into natural styles, or if you want to just continue wearing the weaves, you can do that. But you just have more options versus just with the relaxer. I think we coming into an age where being more health conscious and getting more healthy and watching what we put in our bodies, because that relaxer, we're putting it on our scalp, which is seeping into our bodies and into our brains, and we really do not know the effects of what the damage is. Or I think they're trying to keep it under the wraps. They probably know the effects, but they're not telling us,
right?
Because it's like a $1 billion industry.
It is.
The relaxers.
It is.
And now you could kind of see a shift from when I first started doing natural hair. There was not many natural hair stylists out then. There were not many natural products out, and now there's a lot of products to choose from.
Okay.
And there's a lot of hairstyles to choose from too.
Yes.
But not many have been in the business as long as I have. And so you have an expert here.
Yes.
I'm not
specialist.
I'm not practicing on your hair. This is what I've worked with many different hair textures, and I know what it takes. I've grown out thousands of people's hair. I've taught thousands of people the skills that I have to be able to go on. So if you want a professional, I'm not cheap because I'm good. I'm great.
Because it costs me $1,000 every time she do.
You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. And like I said,
you shouldn't be cheap.
I am an expert.
Yes.
And so that's why I decided to write a book for you guys.
Yes. And you also can be hired for lectures and workshops as well.
Yes. As
an educator. We got to put that out there.
Yes, definitely.
Give everyone your, it's iokeisha@gmail.com.
Yes.
iokeisha@gmail.com. Now the knots. Let's just talk about that for a couple of minutes, please, because I see these people with the girls with the knots, and I'm like, girl, your hairline is going to be to the back of your ears in a minute.
Yes, and it does.
And
it is. And it's terrible because now you're seeing the babies with it.
Yes.
And so when the stylist wrap that knot around, or wrap the hair around your hair and then pull it so tightly and braid down, it does not allow your hair to grow. Your hair pulls out at the scalp, and then sometimes you may find your hair on the floor and can see your follicle bulb right attached to the hair, and then they put too much hair on. They'll put too much of the fake hair onto your hair, which causes it to weigh down and then pull out. And the hairline is a very sensitive area, and that's why you see so much hairline gone.
So you need this. You need that. I ain't got no baby hair. I got a little bit, but that hairline, honey, you got to take care of that hairline.
You do. And then, one sign is if you walk in a braid shop and your stylist has no hair, their hairline is pulled back here, then, you might not want to go to them.
Right. 9 times out of 10, your hair will be the same.
But it's called the no-knot braids or undetectable braids.
Yes.
So definitely, seek a stylist out that does that if you're going to be braiding your hair or wearing the braids. And especially for children, because I love the babies and we want to keep them natural, keep them loving their hair. And if we're pulling it out with the braids that's unhealthy, they won't have hair to love.
That's right.
I have a section in my book that talks about children's styles, which we're going to get into my book a little later, but I love doing children's hair. I have several children clients. I think my youngest is like 2.
Yes.
And you know, her hair hadn't been growing, and I think that they had been putting the rubber bands on the hair.
Oh God, that's
which
another.
causes the hair to break off.
Yes.
So if the hair is pulled too tight, it will break. So now I'm nursing the hair. I'm putting them on a regimen where I do their hair every 2 weeks. A 2-year-old, 4-year-old sisters, and I do the cornrows and just with their hair not too tight, and the hair is growing.
Yes.
And it's growing back, and so, you know, by the time they're 6, 7 years old,
they
will have hair. And
yeah.
you know, every little girl and woman wants long hair.
Well, at least nice hair.
Yes, you want hair at all.
You want hair. You remember when we were little, we used to put the towels on our heads.
Exactly. Yes.
You know, because we were permed out, and so our hair wouldn't grow. But I've actually had Caucasian women are so flabbergasted about my hair, especially it's up now. It's like almost to, you know, I sit on it practically, and they're like, how'd you get your hair like that? And I said, it's natural. If I don't comb it, it will lock. Okay, because I've cut my hair off. It was shorter than this in '93, and then just grew, and then I didn't comb it, and it locked. It will lock automatically, and then I just pulled my
and it will grow,
and it
Our
will grow.
Hair will grow.
Like, I mean, this is some hair.
Grow hair.
What?
But, yeah,
our hair grow all the way down to the floor. So, the one thing that I do know is that I always encourage mothers and their and parents not to put a perm in their hair. I'm always giving out your flyers, telling, you know, these people, call Io. I don't know what to do with her hair. Well, it's beautiful already. Just call her or get in touch with her. So look, we're going to go to a commercial break. Let's see who's saying something on the chat. Okay, that's just our family, Queen and G, Bird checking in. All right, so we'll be back right after these messages because I want to talk about your book.
Yes.
It's just fabulous.
Thank you.
You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net, the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories and natural hair. We'll be right back. Mwah. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting my hair done. I wanted y'all to know that we're going to be hanging out at the Daiquiri Factory with Ursula Inc. tonight for a karaoke. So I'm going to go and do, oh my God, I can't even remember the last time I did some karaoke. But we're going to go and hang out and have some fun. Wow, no work. Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And the proceeds from that is actually going to Ursula's foundation called She Created It.
Yes.
So if you're in the area, come out, enjoy yourself. They
Atlanta.
Yes, at the Daiquiri Factory. They do have daiquiri specials.
Yes. It's free to get in.
Free to get in. And plus they have karaoke, so if you want to exercise your vocals,
Ooh.
me, come out and join us. You know, there's going to be a few of the Carousel cast members there.
Yes.
Come out, get to meet the cast members, sit and, join us.
I'm going to so enjoy that. So Ursula, we're shouting out to you, Ursula Inc. She is a fabulous choreographer who is doing the choreography with Q for Carousel. And she is an amazing talent. Go to ursulainc.com. Just look her up. She is fabulous. She created it. Just put in She Created It and she will come up. So we're going to go to do some karaoke with her tonight. We have rehearsal when we leave here, and then from there we go to the Daiquiri Factory on, I think it's Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia. So meet us there. We'll be there by 9:30.
But, it was interesting. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
When you and I were talking about the hair.
Yes.
And I always wondered why, women's hairline be all the way back here.
Yes.
And I would just say, so that's how it changes from a 4-head to a 5-head.
Right.
you get that Lou Rawls. You'll never find.
But
that is interesting. I never knew from them pulling it so tight.
Yes. Like and the children as well.
And it's
with
sad
the rubber
to see
bands.
on little girls.
Yeah.
With the willy way back, starting back here. It's take advice from this lady because she knows her stuff. She's good at what she does. If anyone has come out and seen Woman, she did Mimi's hair for Woman. She does Mimi's hair for everything.
I do. No one else touches my hair.
Exactly.
I have stylists that actually, I don't mean to offend anyone in any kind of way, but for some sets where they have a stylist for productions, especially for stage, they always want to touch my hair. They're like, I can't wait to get in that. And I'm like, no, I have a stylist. The producer or the director will tell Ayo exactly how my hair needs to be done, and it's a lot of people that just want to get in this hair, but I will fly her in.
You know what you like.
No, I trust her. Her energy. My hair is my energy. I can't just let everybody in the world touch my hair, because that's my energy and my strength. It's a personal thing more so. So when I'm on set somewhere, or if I have to, if she can't come, she'll do it the day before or prep me the day before. There's always a way that she will always be able to do my hair, even if I have to fly her in. When I start doing Broadway in New York, I'll just have to fly her in for a day or two, do my hair, and then fly her back, because I trust her with my hair. I trust her energy. And she's been my hairstylist for 15 years. So I don't want anyone else in my hair anyway.
She's going to have, I'm quite sure she's going to have a lot of equipment, so you're going to have to fly me and also to carry it for her.
Well, yeah.
But it's almost like, guys, we have our favorite barber. When you go to the barber shop and you don't see him at his chair, then you leave and you come back when he's there.
Right. Or make an appointment.
Exactly.
Or make an appointment, yes.
You don't want the other guys in your hair.
Yeah, because you don't know how they might mess your hairline up, or your just a certain kind of way men like they edged up and stuff. And when you have that one particular person that works on you, I'm pretty flexible with makeup artists, but with my hair, I'm not flexible at all. So now look, so we're going to get into the book, because we got about 15 more minutes, and then we have to go to rehearsal. You're here with Keisha Smith, Steve Moore, MimiJohnson.net, Al Burrows, shout out, I Like It Live. Make sure you check him out, ILikeItLive.com. My fabulous television engineer that is just going to the Grammys, Oscars, Emmys, Tonys with us. He also, he works with a fabulous band, SOS, as their engineer. So he ain't no stiff. You know what I'm saying? He is very experienced in what he does in engineering for television and sound, for entertainers, entertainment, concerts, television.
Right.
Okay, so look, and he also does live streaming. He'll come to your event and do your live streaming for you as well. ILikeItLive.com, Al Burrows. Yeah. The Fine Line, Thursday nights, 9 p.m. at I Like It Live, hosted by Ebony Madison and Al Burrows, live internet show, The Fine Line. Check them out. Okay, so we have Ayo's book, Natural Hair Quest, which is absolutely amazing. It is 45 pages of information and techniques, maintenance, questions and answers, pictures. So let's see, I'm going to find a question. I've been growing my hair natural for 2 years, and it's now 6 inches long. Do I have to cut my hair to lock it?
Okay.
And she's kind of cut off Al, so let's kind of get her.
I was into this hairstyle.
And you're doing it good too.
I know it, and I was thinking you was getting ready to read the answer, and I was like, oh, me answer it. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, okay, but I want to say, I'm gonna answer that in just a second, but I wanted to just give a little bit about how the book came about.
Okay.
A lot of people don't have, they have questions about natural hair, but don't know where to go to get the answer.
Yes.
And I put all my expertise into a book. So now you know where to go to get the answers. And it's a great reference tool, and I'm very fortunate to know that it'll be around forever. 100 years from now, people can pick this book up and read it and get their questions answered.
Yes.
So, I go from transitioning, if you are transitioning to natural hair, to being natural, questions you might have about that, or even and then your children's hairstyles. I have questions, and then I have pictures in the book to just give you ideas. It doesn't necessarily show you exactly how to do it, but it does just give you ideas.
Okay.
So what do you have to cut your hair to lock it? No, you do not. You can start locking at any length.
What are some of the procedures that you use for locking?
There are a few different ways. It really just depends on the hair texture of the person locking, the lifestyle of the person locking. I do the latch lock technique, which is kind of like intertwining the hair. And then I do a comb twist technique and a 2-strand twist. So during the consultation, as we talk about, your lifestyle and what it is you want, and then I go over all the techniques and what it takes to, what the whole procedure is in locking the hair.
Okay.
So that's a big decision. So we want to make sure you're ready.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful styles in this book. This book is absolutely amazing. Natural Hair Quest. Okay, let's see. Another question. Yeah, because the one thing I notice is that people have a lot of questions about locks. They have a lot of questions about natural hair. Let's talk about people that work out with natural hair. What are some great ways for them to maintain their curls as they're sweating, working out? For them to keep their hair still looking pretty. Yeah.
So you would want to, before you work out, you want to tie your hair up before you work out. And then it depends if you sweat in your hair a lot. You can tie it down, put your sweatband on, and then tie it up. And then once you finish working out, your hair is and your scalp is dry, then take your scarf off and fluff your curls back out. Now, if you work out a lot and your hair is maybe thin and doesn't hold curls, then I would recommend probably a different style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see. I'm trying to find something that's just regular, not about locks.
Yeah, because you might be in the lock section. Of the
book. I'm in the lock section. So let me go over
So there is a lock section in the book that talks about that answers all your questions about locking and goes through the different locking processes.
How? Let's see. Do I have to cut off all of my hair to go natural?
So do you have to cut your hair off to go natural? Yes.
Yes.
You won't be fully natural with the relaxer on.
Right.
And there's different ways. of doing this, you don't have to just cut it off completely all at one time. You know, like I said, there's ways to do it. We can either go with the braids or a weave or a rod set. And so there's different ways. So you don't have to just cut it all off at one particular time, but eventually that relaxer will have to be cut off.
Okay, yes. How long will it take to grow my natural hair out?
Okay, it takes about 1.5 years, depending on what you feel comfortable with as far as the length goes. You know, maybe after about 1 year, if you have, you know, maybe about 4 inches of hair and you're ready to explore some natural hairstyles with 4 or 5 inches of hair, then we can go ahead and bring you into your natural then. Or if you have always had long hair and want it to be shoulder length before you start wearing natural styles, then we can wait until your natural hair gets that long before we start exploring natural hairstyles. So it really just depends on the person, and that's how like I said, the consultation and just getting a personal relationship with my clients is how we determine which styles.
Okay, and then the last question, let me get a good one in here, is my hair is breaking off more now that I'm going natural. Why is that, and what can I do to stop the breakage?
Okay, well, the reason your hair breaks off when you go natural is the natural hair is so much thicker than your relaxed hair. When you relaxed it, you've killed your hair, straightened out all the bonds, and made it really, really thin. Therefore, the natural hair is just so much stronger when it grows out. So the weak hair just breaks off. That's why we have different styles to limit the breakage. So we could do rod sets, we could do braids, and just gradually cut versus combing on the hair every day and seeing the shedding and the breakage. But that is to be expected.
And what is the greatest way to keep your children's hair natural?
The greatest way to keep your children's hair natural would be to find a wonderful hairstylist like myself and have them keep up your child's hair. If you cannot comb it correctly and, you know, braid it correctly yourself, if you are a braider and you know how to braid your child's hair, or, you know, like to do the ponytails but not too tight, then, you know, you can grow the hair in that way. But if you just, a lot of parents, you know, and my parents permed my hair because they didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
You know, I was 8 years old, or 8, no, it was probably like 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, God.
Yes. 5 or 6 years old, my mom permed my hair because everybody else was doing it. She didn't know what to do with it. There were no products. And so now we have more products. We have more ways to take care of our hair, and you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that to your children.
Right.
And just because, you know, you may think their hair is nappy and unmanageable, well, someone like me who's been dealing with natural hair and knows how to work with the curls, it's not nappy to me, it's not unmanageable to me, and I can get through it. So give me a call.
Yes. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. We got to run a couple of commercials. We'll be right back. You're logged on to MimiJohnson.net, the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories and beautiful natural hair. We'll be right back with Keisha Smith and Steve Moore. Mwah. Hey. Lovely, incredible. Like a dove flying in the sky, and the moon shining in the night. I can see all the Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so go ahead and because we got to close the show out. Go ahead and tell everyone where you're going to be and all your information.
Okay, so
and
July 21st.
Hey!
Hi. July 21st, I will be at the Renaissance Hotel at Cobb Galleria. Talia Wajid is doing a summer celebration. It is open to the public, free for everyone.
Yes.
I'll be teaching classes. I'll have a class on children's hair and showing you how to detangle your child's hair, what products to use, different hairstyles. And I'll be answering questions. I'll also be doing some hairstyling on the spot.
Okay.
So definitely come out and look for me and say hi. Let me know you saw me on the Arts Reporter show, and we're just going to have a great time. That's July 21st. That's on a Sunday from 10 to 7 at the Renaissance Hotel at Cobb Galleria.
Yes. And IOKeishaSmith@gmail.com.
IOKeishaSmith@gmail.com if you want to set up a consultation, or you can find me on Facebook. My book is Natural Hair Quest on Facebook, and you can find me. IO VIP Hairstylist is my fan page, and my personal page is IO Keisha Smith on Facebook.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, well, we got to get out of here. Steve Moore, thank you for joining us for natural hair care. Even though he's bald-headed, he's still like natural hair.
Low maintenance. This is my natural hair care.
Yeah, and I gotta just, y'all gotta just, come on. This is beautiful. This is my style for the evening, probably for a couple of days. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. We love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, Queen G and Bird, everyone else. Mom, have a wonderful, wonderful 30 days in Roma. Then she's going to Switzerland, and she'll be traveling extensively for 30 days and going to the Montreux Festival. So we love you, Mom. We love everyone. Thank you so much. You're tuned in to MimiJohnson.net, the Arts Reporter, your Arts Reporter, where we focus on arts, entertainment, entrepreneurs, and inspirational life stories and natural hair. We love you so much. Mwah.
Tartar.
Tartar.
If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day I think of you. Known you since 1999. Since the first time I caught a glance of you, tall, dark, chocolate fine. Ooh, I would love to take you to a paradise, hold you in my arms, make everything alright. Though we've been friends for a long, long time, hopeful one day that I'll make you mine. If you give me some time, I'll make you mine. You are so divine. You make me shine. And every time I'm with you, my heart starts racing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't help this feeling that I got for you. Your music shows that your heart is true. I will wait forever till eternity, just to hear those 3 words from you to me.
I love you.
Wrap you in my soul and give you all my love. God is essential. sing again. Oh.